My dad's bratty new stepdaughter viciously bullied me at his wedding, not knowing I was about to be her stepsister. I hadn't seen my dad in 8 years when he texted me the wedding invitation. He'd left when I was 10, moved 3 states away, and basically started a new life without me. The invitation came with an awkward message saying he wanted me there, that it would mean a lot, that his new wife really wanted to meet me. I showed up to the venue alone, wearing a simple blue dress I'd bought at Target, feeling completely out of place among all these people I didn't know. The ceremony was at this expensive country club with massive white columns and perfectly manicured gardens. I stood near the back of the outdoor seating area trying to be invisible. That's when this girl around 16 approached me with a look of pure disgust on her face. She was wearing a pink bridesmaid dress and had her hair done in these elaborate curls. She looked me up and down slowly and asked why I was dressed so cheap at her mom's wedding. Before I could answer, she grabbed my arm hard enough to leave marks and told me I needed to leave immediately because I was bringing down the aesthetic of the venue. Her nails dug into my skin and I pulled away, but she stepped closer. I tried to explain I was invited, but she cut me off with this mean laugh. She said she personally approved the guest list with her mom, and I definitely wasn't on it. She called over 2 of her friends who were also bridesmaids. They surrounded me in a circle, laughing about how pathetic I looked trying to crash a wedding. One of them said I probably snuck in hoping to steal gift cards from the card box. The main girl got right in my face and told me if I didn't leave in the next 5 minutes, she'd get security to drag me out. I asked her name just to buy time while I figured out what to do. She smirked and said it was Natalie, not that it mattered since I'd be gone soon anyway. I tried to walk toward the ceremony area where I could see my dad standing near the front in his tux, but Natalie followed me with her little group. She kept making loud comments about my clearance rack dress, my drugstore makeup, my cheap shoes. Other guests were turning to stare and whisper. Every time I got close to the seating area, Natalie would block my path. She told me her mom's wedding was absolutely perfect, and she wasn't going to let some random nobody ruin it. Her friends grabbed both my arms and started physically pushing me toward the side exit. I could have screamed or fought back, but something made me want to see how far she'd actually go. Maybe I was testing whether this family was worth joining at all. They shoved me into a marble hallway, away from the main ceremony space. Natalie pulled out her phone and started recording me, saying she was going to post this on her Instagram story about the pathetic girl who tried to crash her mom's wedding. She got the camera right in my face, asking where I even came from, if I was homeless or just desperate for free food and alcohol. Her friends added their own comments while laughing. One said I looked like I'd been wearing the same outfit for a week straight. Another said I probably smelled bad, and had I ever heard of deodorant. None of it was true, but Natalie kept recording, circling me with her phone camera like I was some kind of zoo animal. I finally asked her if she felt powerful bullying someone she didn't even know. She laughed and said she knew exactly what I was, a desperate nobody trying to get attention at someone else's special day. She said people like me made her physically sick and I should be ashamed of myself for trying to insert myself into a family event where I clearly didn't belong. That's when a woman in an elegant cream mother of the bride dress appeared at the end of the hallway. She looked at Natalie with this expression of complete horror and asked what she was doing. Natalie's whole demeanor changed instantly, got all sweet and innocent, said she was just helping escort an uninvited guest out before the ceremony started. The woman walked closer and stared at my face for a long moment. Her hand went to her mouth and she went completely pale. She asked my name in this shaky voice. When I told her, she closed her eyes like she was in pain. She turned to Natalie and said 6 words that made everything stop, and that's when Natalie realized what she'd just done. The rest of the story is linked below or on my channel.